Ah, it's the makeup time. Here we go. It's the makeup time. It's the makeup time. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's the makeup time. Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday, August 22nd, and we're doing Facebook Live as well as YouTube. So, I'm going to encourage all of my Facebook people. Why do I do that with my ear and my finger a lot? It's very strange. So I'm going to encourage my people in Facebook to come and check out YouTube so we can continue to migrate everybody over. It's so difficult because I want to speak into this camera as well as this camera at the same time. And I'm trying to make it work here. So if you have the opportunity, Stace, to put the link for me to my YouTube channel, that would be fantastic. And I would love you so much. So, everybody, let's do this because we got a lot to talk about because I have been getting messages from young kids that I just need to share with you. Oh, Stacy, you got your balm. That's right. David got balm too. Let's talk about how you also like the balm. I very much appreciate that. And yesterday we won our vape at Pride. Guten Morgen, my friend. Yesterday we won, Pride Cannabis won, our vape won the best new vape. I mean, it's incredible, you guys. I never in a million years would have thought that we were going to actually win an award for our vape. Like, it's fucking crazy. So we did. This is difficult. So I'm having to do two cameras at the same time. You guys know that. I'm trying to multitask and also look at the questions here and look at the questions here. I need somebody to come here and move in with me and help me to create this show. I need a producer who can come over to my house every morning and help me produce my show. I think that we're going to talk about that next. I need someone to take this up a notch. I can't do it by myself anymore. So good morning, all my YouTube people. How are you doing, kids? And thank you so much. It's exciting that we won. It's exciting that we won. It's so exciting. It just takes us up a notch. Okay, good morning, Brenda. Hi, Larissa. Hi, David. Hi, Patrick. Hi, Rachel Ray. I love your name. So I would love, David, I'll do an exchange for room and board. I'll think about that, my friend. I'll think about that. So, oh, Rachel, you live in LA. We could also talk because that's also, I look for an intern who wants to learn how to do this kind of stuff. We can, hi, Larissa. I know, it's amazing. It's amazing. We also got distribution, by the way. Pride Cannabis got distribution in Los Angeles. Will be distributed to over 100 shops, hopefully. Our distributor has 100 shops. And it's really exciting, everybody. Hi, Tori. Hi, Philip. Hi, Charlie on YouTube. Nice to see everybody. Things are looking up. They're looking up. Hi from the Philippines. Working on getting to the Philippines. Working on getting to the Philippines, kids. So wow, we just have so much happening. I have to tell you guys this, that since we have been really challenging, let's have a drink of coffee real quick. Oh, here's the bummer. Here's the bummer. I have no good coffee. I scared you. I have no good coffee. I only have vanilla and caramel. This one is caramel, which I'm going to try right now. I don't like flavor. If you know me and you ever want to send me a coffee stick for my Nespresso machine, Cuban all the way. I don't like flavored coffee. I hate it. So right now I'm drinking caramel flavored coffee. And I put what's it called? What's the natural, not stevia. What's the natural kind of sweetener? I put that, not honey. What's the other one? Come on. Trampol's old this morning. I have great coffee, Larissa. Thank you very much. Always. I don't like flavored. Some people like it. I don't like it. You might like it when you come over to visit, but bleh, it tastes horrible. Agave. Thank you. Of course, Larissa knows. Okay. So, actually, agave tastes really good. I have it for my guests. I don't drink sugar. I don't use sugar. But I have it for my guests. Agave. It actually makes it taste a lot better. So,
Here's what I want to tell everybody besides all the great news about Pride Cannabis, how we got distribution, how we're winning awards. And things are just moving. We're getting new packaging. I have to also tell you this. We're also hooking up with the porn stars here in Los Angeles, and we are going to be branding a lot of porn stars their own vapes. And we are going to be working with a big website. I can't tell you who they are right now. And we're going to be branding vapes for this specific all-women porn site where they're each going to have their own vapes and their own brands. I mean, you guys, it's everything that I've been wanting to do. Like, it's just so fucking amazing. So I hope that that encourages you and you understand. Don't ever feel defeated, because when you let that defeat come into you, I did it. I'm going to tell you right now, I started feeling a little bit defeated because all of my money is out in the world. All of my money is literally in 4 different types of investment things that I'm trying to do, you know? And it's frustrating because the money isn't coming back. The money is only going out. So you get a little bit frustrated when you become an entrepreneur or whatever you want to call yourself, and you put your money out there and it's not coming back. You start to get money fears. You start to get money fears. Do not get money fears. I am telling you, do not do it, because I do it too. I have to catch myself. It is totally 100% a block. I am telling you, when I let go of that block, all of a sudden, these things started to come to me. It isn't necessarily money that's coming to me, but it's money in the long run. Winning awards, hooking up with other porn stars. Everyone wants to work with us. That's money, potentially money that will come back. But what I did is I released the fear, and I just said to myself, I can't be worried about my bank account being this. I can't be worried about my rent next month. I can't be worried about all those things, because then you start to only process your worrying. And all you do is worry, worry, worry. It is a block. You are not creating. You are only thinking about money, 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 and money will come. Do you know what abundance, right? Do you know what a manifestation is? And you're right, Larissa, it's anti-manifesting. And do you also know what vibration is? Vibration is, oh, here comes the kitty to visit. Vibration is the energies. The energies. So if the energies are negative energies where you're worried and you're vibrating back, guess what's coming to you? It's called the law of attraction. If you do not know the law of attraction and you do not understand and you do not want to give it a chance, you're never going to have a chance. The law of attraction is real. What you put out in the world will come back to you. It is why I encourage our goddamn community to get back on their fucking feet and stop it. We must start to encourage. Look, even if you think it is your place to call somebody out or to be this social justice warrior, you are creating bad energy. You are creating bad energy because you are worried about everyone else and you are not worried about yourself. You are not taking care of yourself. Those are vibrations. The vibrations that you put out because you're worried about people talking, saying tranny, saying dyke, saying faggot. For some reason, you think it is your obligation to pick that person and put the vibrations on them. No, it is not. It is not. Because isn't it really affecting you when I say tranny? Is it really affecting you? Or is it that you have been told by somebody else that this word is so negative that you have to call people out? No, that is not true. It is not affecting you. And if it is really affecting you, the word tranny, you must look deep inside of you and figure out, why is that word so powerful in your universe, that you need to sit here and tell people that they cannot use that word. That is creating negative vibrations, my friend. That is negative vibrations. I am telling you, what you put out comes back to you. It is real. I have been putting out positive vibrations, my friends, and it is the reason why things are starting to turn for me, because for a while I was putting out negative. Remember last week when I was so angry? I was so mad. Remember how mad I was? I was so mad at that kid telling me to die. I was so mad at that kid telling me I was an asshole. I was so mad at that kid misinforming everybody about the word transsexual and transgender and telling me he can't wait for me to die, that I'm just old. Remember how pissed off I was? I created negative energy. I was putting it out, even me attacking that kid, because I did. I did attack that kid, 100%. I will own up to it, because I was pissed. And I felt like I needed to call that kid out and tell him, you know what? You just fucked with Trampa. You cannot do that shit. But why did I spend so much time and energy on that? Why? It was my fucking ego. It was my goddamn fucking ego got sucked into it. It really did. I'm telling you, I'm owning up to it here, live, on the internet. It was my ego, because that little fucking shithead called me an asshole, told me to die, told me all these things that are in his own insecure world. I'm bigger than that. It's in his own insecure world. Smash says they are having a big moment here in Australia about advertising Tranny Bingo. It has been called Tranny Bingo for years, and now suddenly has become, you know what, Smash? We need to talk about that. I need to have a voice over there. Fuck those people. And especially in Australia, where you guys are fucking tough. I have a lot of Australian friends. Australians are motherfuckers. They're tough. They don't take any goddamn shit. Jason Ellis is Australian, I think, isn't he? Isn't Jason? Who happens to be my new cool friend. I love him. He's the most awesome dude. But this is the deal. Yeah, he was being a bully to me, Smash. So last week, if you don't know what happened, I had a young kid try to say shit to me, and I was like, I am so tired of this younger generation thinking they can talk down to older generation. It's not okay. And so I literally went on a little bit of a little spree, and I posted all his bullshit stuff, and I came down on him, and I outed him. And I outed him, and I used him as an example of why we need to get back on track. But then, you know, as I calmed down, because I'm normal and human like everybody else, and when I calmed down and I got back into my space and I said, why did I let that little child affect me so bad? Why? And then I realized my ego got hurt. My ego got hurt. And also, I was just so goddamn sick and tired of feeling like I was being bullied and picked on, because I did feel that way. I feel it sometimes. I feel it sometimes. You know what I mean? I feel picked on. And it's like, only so much time can you feel picked on. You don't want to feel picked on all the time. We have bullies. It is bullying behavior when you sit there and call somebody an asshole and you tell them to die and you don't. That's bully. I don't care who it is. That is bully behavior. And the reason why I did do it is because I really felt people needed to see that, and we need to talk about this bullying. And so that has brought me to this space now where I'm at, where I really believe we need to start to seriously, 110%, put this out into the rest of the world so that we can start talking about where our community is right now. Where is our community? I lost my hold on my Zen, 100%. I let it go. I'm back. Stacy says, yep, we have to let go of the negative arguments we have made with ourselves and make room for new positive. Yes. McDuff, nice to see you. We are all humans. Everyone has feelings. There's no way around it. And Maria, hi, my friend, says, good morning to my favorite and most beautiful handsome Trampa. Thank you for showing up. So, let me drink my coffee for one moment, kids. Here's what I want to say. So, I don't know if you've been following any of my Instagram posting, or I've been really making an effort to start to talk about the bullying behavior. And I've been making a really big effort to start talking about my past as a child who didn't fit in my past, because I think also I'm writing my book, so a lot of stuff is coming out for me. And so really I just wanted to start posting on my Instagram, because I get a lot of really great interaction on Instagram. I love Instagram. Instagram is one of my favorite places to post, because people really do have interaction with me on there, and they really do spill their feelings. And so I decided it's such a great platform for me to use to get people to start talking about the negativity that they are experiencing in this community. And so lately I've been posting things like, yes, Seth, and yes, I'm writing my book. Right now I'm writing my book. As we speak, I'm writing my book. And also that could be one of the reasons why I'm having a lot of anxiety attacks and things. I'm dealing with my childhood right now. And even though I'm very situated in my life, let's just be real here. Do you ever get rid of the anxiety of being a child that didn't fit in? I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't. So when you do get bullied, look, it even makes me tear up because I remember. And so it angers me to see other youngsters in this community feel not welcomed, feel bullied, feel shitty about themselves because some other fucker in this community thinks they are better than and they can talk down to. So I myself am a kid of bullying. I come from that bullying space. And so it's in my heart. It's here. I will never forget feeling bullied and feeling ostracized and feeling not part of and feeling like the freak kid and feeling like just not part of. And so I have a very sensitive spot for people who are not feeling a part of. And I'm very upset that our community is putting other kids into this arena. We're supposed to be loving each other. We're supposed to be helping each other. We are not supposed to be knocking each other down to climb up, because that's what's happening. Picture it. It's a pedestal, and there's a couple people on this pedestal, and there's a bunch of other trans guys underneath that pedestal, and they're all climbing and knocking other people off of that pedestal because they want to be the leader of the community. This is what has happened. We have this complex in our community to be famous, to be the best, to be the number one, to be the leader. Okay? Good morning, Adamus. Nice to see you. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for moving over to YouTube. I appreciate that too, even though I guess it really doesn't matter. I got both streaming, and we're gonna have them both up, and we're gonna double whammy people. But let me get back to that. So I do feel that my voice is powerful enough to open up that dialogue, and guess what? It is. And I've been getting amazing feedback from people on Instagram, and I get amazing people opening up about their bullying stories. So the last couple of posts I made were, if you are part of this community, I would like to know whether or not you have ever been bullied by another community member. Holy shit, you guys. Holy shit. I took a poll on Twitter. Okay? I took a poll on Twitter. I also took a poll on my Instagram. Overwhelmingly 80% yes. And I'm not happy about it. Smash says being bullied is a trigger for you, and I think you are constantly having to defend yourself, and even though a lot of your work is to try and make it easier for the next generation. It's true, it is a trigger. I said it. I said it. Can we come up with another term? Can we please? Please, pretty please, Trampall wants to, please. I can't stand the word trigger. I hate it. Trigger triggers me. Trigger is my trigger. That's my new t-shirt. Trigger is my trigger. Hello, Francisco. Oh my God, I miss you. We need to talk about the movie so I can help you. Trigger is my trigger. I want a new word. I can't take it. I hate it. But you're right. Bullying is my trigger. It always has been my trigger. It is my trigger in a sense that I feel like I have to fucking help kids now who get bullied. Because bullying is not okay with me. It is the number one thing I fucking hate more than anything. Do not fucking bully. Bully makes you a little fucking asshole. It makes you a weak fucker. It makes you a troll. It makes you a loser. And you better get your fucking shit back together. Stop fucking acting like you can talk down to another community member. Even if you're 20 years in your transition, I would never speak down to anyone in this community, even though I'm fucking way ahead of most of you motherfuckers. It doesn't matter. I love you. I'm here for you. And you should be here for me. It's the way we need to make a community. Not just one-sided. There are no leaders. There are no leaders in this community, by the way. Okay? Libby says, not same as trigger, but Q is similar. Brendan says, ignite sets me off. That's good. Mike says, while I was in the military, I was a resilience trainer, and we used the term stressor. Brilliant, Mike. My military guys. Oh, I love stressor. Actually, stressor. I don't have a pen and paper. And while we're speaking about that, my friend Stace got her Bucks Balm. And I saw you straight, Stace. You said that it's working really well for you. I really need to have you send me a little bit of a thing that I can post, okay, on my site because it's really important. Overreaching is also a way, Adam says, of saying bullying. Okay, I like stressor. Stressor really is a good one. Maria says, those that bully usually have their own issues. 100%. But it is not okay, and we are not calling out the bullies. Colleen says, my sister is starting a gay straight alliance in her school. She teaches that to help the kids who are bullying targets. I have ideas. We'll talk about that. So, hi, kids. Good morning, everybody. And nice to see you. You guys always make me happy, and I can start my day feeling super focused and lots of things happening. Let me have a sip of coffee, and then I'm going to tell you what I want to tell you, what I've been wanting to tell you. David says, I'm actually applying some to my back at this very moment. Thank you, my friend. There's another one. David's using it, too. Holly says, I attempted suicide when I was 17. Well, I need to have a sip of my coffee real quick before I read this. Holly says, I attempted suicide when I was 17, and the bullying I lived with was a huge part of it. We have to protect. Me too. Me too. I attempted suicide at 17 too, and it was from the same thing. No self-worth, not feeling a part of. I was ostracized by everyone at school because I was weird, because I was a weirdo, because I was like a boy. So that is exactly why I will not stand for bullying, and I will not stand for the way this community is headed. It's disgusting and bullshit behavior. So today I got a really interesting question. I've been getting a lot of questions from the young kids since I've been saying that we better fucking get our shit together, and that Trample isn't taking any shit, and that it's tranny time. My new hashtag is tranny time. Please use my new hashtag, because you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm taking back the word tranny, whether anybody likes it or not. It's my word. It's my word. It's not your word. It's my word. If you want it to be your word, make it your word too. I encourage you to make it. I encourage you to use the word tranny. I am encouraging you to empower that word. I am encouraging you to challenge the other people in this community. I am encouraging you to get yourself back on your fucking feet. Don't worry what anybody else fucking thinks about you, because that's the thing that's keeping you down. The thing that is keeping you down is the fact that you are fucking worried about what anybody else thinks about you, and not just the community, outside in the world. When you walk the world worrying what other people are going to think about you, you become a fucking robot. Either that, because you get sucked into the lingo, or you become isolated, depressed over there, and not your true, authentic self. When people in this community are saying, live authentically. This is what trans looks like. We've become slogans. Trans Inc. is what it is now. And Trans Inc. has become a fucking slogan. It is unfucking believable. Happy birthday, Tony. Happy birthday to you, my friend. We have become slogans. It is ridiculous. Wearing a fucking t-shirt that says trans is beautiful. This is what trans looks like. That's bullshit. It's great. I love it. It's awesome. Go for it. But it is not going to give you self-esteem. It is not going to give you self-esteem. You are not authentically yourself if you are worried what other people are thinking about you, and if you are worried about using any language that another trans person might try to call you out about. You are not living authentically. You are living under the fucking ruling thumb of the gatekeepers of Trans Inc. It is a real fucking thing. Think about it. Just think about it for one moment, and it will start to come to you. And it is the reason why my voice is so powerful. I speak for you. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly. It is how we start to think, because we have dialogue. When you say to me, oh, stressor, I'm like, actually, that's fucking awesome. And when you say to me, Adamus, makes me think of the book Bitch in Praise of Difficult Woman. Exactly. See? Conversation. It's amazing. We start to think, wait a minute, my friend Laura Jane Grace wrote a book. And guess what the cover of her book? Guess what her title of her book is? Guess what? It's called Tranny. You think she gives a fuck with anybody else? Fuck you. She's a punk rocker. And she's big and she has a huge voice. And do you think anybody says anything to her? No, they don't. Because she lives her authentic self and she doesn't need, you do not need the community to tell you you are okay. You do not need the community to tell you you are trans. Either you fucking know it or you don't. And if you're very much in between that, you need to speak to a therapist. You don't need to speak to another trans man. You don't need to speak to another trans woman. You don't need to speak to your friends. You need to speak to a therapist. If you are on the fence, and you're not sure, am I trans? Am I not trans? You are questioning yourself. I never questioned myself. It doesn't make me better than you at all. That's not what I want you to take from that. But I never questioned myself. And I still went to therapy. And here I sit today, 20 years later. Never do I ever do this. I wonder if I should have done it. Never has that come out of my mouth and never will it. And the reason why is because I mental health myself to death. I will tell you over and over again. If you are questioning your transition, if you are, I'm going to tell you this story right now and why I'm leading into this, okay? Hi, Chris, my friend. Hi, Holly. Holly says, fix your insides, don't worry about the cute t-shirts. Chris says, this is something I needed to hear, even though I didn't know I needed it. Thank you Thank you for fucking hearing me, Chris. Thank you for fucking hearing me. Okay. Yes? I'm actually on a call right now. I can't come out. It's okay. So that's what happens when I leave the front door open and then people come. Can you guys just wait for 1 second? I'm going to shut my door. Okay, so anyway, sorry you guys, that's what happens because I live in the very front part of this amazing, beautiful 1920s. I live in a 1920s. One day I'll take you for a little, we'll go out for a walk tomorrow morning with coffee. I'll show you the beautiful courtyard and everything that I have. It's amazing here. So anyway, I lost my train of thought, and this is what happens when you get sidetracked and you're old and you're a trampo. And also, I'm very boisterous so people can hear me. Anyway, so what I want to tell you is this. So today I got, can I drink a little bit of my coffee really quick? Hold on. Colleen, you're so awesome. Colleen says, this is awesome. So better than group therapy. It is group therapy. This is group therapy. It's exactly what I want you to understand. This is not my show. This is not your show. This is our show where we have coffee every morning. We talk. We actually get to have some goddamn conversation, which again makes us think. And then guess what we do? We move forward for the day and we make the day the best day we can fucking make ever. Ever. And every day we should start our day that way. And every day you have the goddamn opportunity to make an awesome day or to make a shitty day. It's on you, my friend. And stop blaming everybody else because you had a shitty day. Okay? Okay, a shitty night. Change it. Change your energy. Tweak it. Go back. Stop it. Stop it. And it's, yes, I'm a hard ass. And I've said it and I'll say it again. I am not the guy who will sugarcoat the way I feel. I'm the guy who will give you love. I'm the guy who will let you sit with me, okay? I'm the guy who will give you fucking coffee. I'm the guy who will feed you. I'm the guy who will make sure you're not fucking homeless. But I am not the guy who will sugarcoat and say, you're okay. You have triggers. You to go sit over there in the dark corner and don't say any. Why is my voice like that all of a sudden? As if I can't say it like this. Really? For some reason, I'm equating this voice to weakness. That's just ridiculous. But anyway, my point is, I won't sugarcoat it, but I will fucking be here for you every single fucking time you need me. I will fucking be here for you. And that, my friends, is the reason why I'm here. You know it. I say it to you every day. It's because I love you and I love this community and I want you to grow. I don't want you to be suffering. I don't want you. I want you to have what I have. I've been what we call woke. It's a real fucking thing. And when I'm woke, what am I seeing? I'm seeing Trans Inc. I'm seeing slogans on t-shirts. That's what the transgender community has become. GoFundMe campaigns, t-shirts, slogans about making money off of us. Transparent, orange is the new black. But are anybody fucking giving back? Are they giving back like we give back? Because we give back. But are they giving back? No, they're not. They're only worried about goddamn taking. And what I mean is this. They want to be in control of us. They want to create this idea of what it means to be trans. And they want to tell everyone else this is how it is, whether you like it or not. No, it is not. No, it is not. I fucking transitioned when you weren't even in your mother's tummy. So don't fucking tell me that's how trans is, because it's not how trans is. Trans is about becoming yourself, no matter what. No matter what. That's what trans is. It's not a fucking t-shirt slogan. And if you're fucking saying live authentically, then live authentically with yourself and stop fucking hiding behind your trigger fears and stop telling everyone else that they have triggers. That's what I'm telling you. So Roxy says, yes, I spent my whole life telling myself my depression and anxiety runs the show. But even at the most depressed, I can make a choice to do the best of what I have. Every moment giving myself that power has changed everything. You've been woke, my friend, and you are no longer part of the bullshit, disgusting cult Trans Inc. behavior. Okay? Adamus says, I don't worry about commodity and how trend has not empowered us. Because you have also been woke. The reason anybody is here listening to us, anybody, is because you know. You have been woke too. Get woke, new t-shirt. There you go. Mike says you can't tell anybody what it means to be trans. Yet they are doing it. Yet they are sitting out guidelines. They are sitting out rules and regulations of how to be trans, what to be trans, what t-shirt to wear, what hashtag to use. Do you see it? Are you seeing what I'm telling you right now? Ronnie says, you are so right. We should fight against this capitalism. It's exactly what it is. It's Trans Inc. It's a real thing, you guys. When I'm telling you this, I know you're hearing me and I know you're getting it. It's a real fucking thing. There are people in this community who only see dollars and only see control. And that, my friends, has the reason why we have become this disgusting, completely non-functioning, sick community. Full of anger, full of stress, full of anxiety, full of suicide, full of hate. Has the suicide rate gone down in the transgender community? Fuck no. It's gone up. It's gone up. So why has it gone up? It should have gone down. Way the fuck down. So why is it going up? Because we aren't teaching people to live authentically. We are teaching people to live in Trans Inc., which means you are not living authentically. It means that you are under the cover and the guise of being trans. So that's going to lead me into what I'm going to tell you right now. So this morning I got a very interesting little message from a trans kid. I get a lot of messages from trans kids now on Instagram because I told you I really use it. It's a great platform and I really get a lot of feedback and a lot of great interaction. Yes, Mike, it's teaching victimhood. And victim is my thing. I hate it. Stop it. You are in control whether or not you want to be a victim or not. It's your choice. If you're a victim, it's your fucking choice. And that's not victim blaming. Stop fucking taking that out of context. I am not victim blaming. I am telling you right now, you have the choice to be a victim or you have the choice to be a fucking survivor. And that is not fucking victim blaming. People have taken that word in our goddamn Trans Inc. and they've changed it around in order to fit the way they need it to fit. Hi, Rocky. Good morning, my beautiful friend. They have taken the phrase victim blaming and turned it into this thing now you can't say anything. Do you see how they manipulated it? They're fucking smart, you guys. Don't think they're not fucking smart. They took the fucking phrase victim blaming so that you cannot confront people who are victims. Because when you do confront people with their victim behavior, now you're a victim blamer. Or what is it? A victim? I even lost because I can't even stand it. It's unbelievable. So they're manipulating. They are fucking manipulators, these gatekeepers. Trans Inc. gatekeepers are manipulators. They know how to fucking manipulate you into thinking that what you're doing is the right thing when you're not, because it's why you're not happy. Holly says they cannot have your dignity unless you give it to them. Rachel says there will always be people twisting words. Always. Always. But we must understand what it means to be a victim. So, this morning I got a letter from a young trans guy. He's 16 years old, and this is what he said to me. And it's distressing me. So I'm going to tell you because today I'm going to write about it. He asked me, he said, I told my friend, I came out as trans to my best friend, who has been amazing to me and really helped me to feel good about being trans. But my question to you, Trampa, is what is transgender and what is my next step? When do I take hormones? When do I do this? I'm like, what? Did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I just said? I'm going to sit here for a moment so to see. I need to hear you guys. Did you hear what I just said? Rihanna says, your thoughts about trans issues can be applied to all aspects of life. Yes, much love to you, Stan. 100%. I don't speak for the trans community. Thank you for saying that, Rihanna. So, you hear me, Adamus? I heard that. So I need to hear... That is disturbing. A young 16-year-old trans kid, I'm doing it in quotes for a reason, trans kid said to me, I came out as trans to my best friend. He's been amazing, but I don't know the next steps. What is transgender? And what do I do next? Are you kidding me? The fact that he's even saying he's trans or he's transgender, yet he doesn't even know what that fucking means. Oh my God. If that isn't something that should be flashing gigantic red lights in your face, I don't know what else you fucking need. That is not good, my friend. The reason why that's not good is it speaks volumes to what I'm talking about right now. Volumes to Trans Inc. We have become something that is not what it really is. It is why I tell you I'm transsexual. It is disgusting behavior. We are in a way indoctrinating people to become trans when they're not really trans. They don't even know what it means, and they're calling themselves trans. Are you fucking kidding me? Adamus says so many people are wishing to be able to follow a set list. This is a mirrored in many places in the world. Coder Bear says this is no guideline. There are no guidelines to be trans and no guidelines for life. Exactly. If you have to ask Trampa or anybody else in this community what it means to be trans, you are not trans. You are not trans. If you need to ask somebody what are the next steps, you are not trans. If you need to ask somebody, am I trans, then you should be in therapy. And that's the very goddamn first thing you should be doing besides anything else. You shouldn't be telling your friends. You shouldn't be telling your family. You shouldn't be telling anybody you're trans if you have any thought about whether or not you are. Your ass should be in mental health. Your ass should be in therapy, psychiatry. Well, I'm not really big on psychiatry, but some form of mental health care. Shame on our community for indoctrinating people as if this was a cult. And it's exactly what I'm telling you. That is cult behavior. I am not in a cult. This is my real goddamn life. This is life-saving. The goddamn transition saved my fucking life. It's not a fucking joke. It's real. I have never looked back. I have never questioned it. It is not something that I did in order to be famous. It is not something I did in order to be a porn star. It is not something I did in order to gain friends. It is not something I did because everyone else on the playground was doing it. What are we teaching people? We're teaching people to conform to an idea that you might be. So that is something that you should do. Shit! Do you realize how fucking dangerous behavior we are creating? No wonder people are detransitioning. No wonder people are detransitioning. Because they transitioned for the wrong reason in the first fucking place. Shame on us for not speaking about it in a louder platform. Shame on us for not screaming at the top of our lungs, oh my God, hold up, wait a minute. This has gotten out of fucking control. When a 16-year-old kid is writing to Trampa to ask Trampa, I'm just Trampa, I'm not nobody. I just fucking only have my own life experiences. I can't tell you whether or not you're trans or not. I can't tell you shit. I can only tell you, be you. But the fact that they're coming to me now and they're asking me whether or not they're transsexual, they're not even asking that. They're asking if they're transgender or they're asking if they're trans. Philip says, this kid needs to see a therapist. Adama says, I know, I did it to feel human, and I share how I reached out and found people to talk to help me see my opinions. You need to see a mental health care professional before you even think about saying you're trans, being trans, committing to trans, moving on to trans. Because if you don't even know what trans is, you're not fucking trans. That's the way it is, friends. You know. You know. You know. Now there's another step when you know. You talk to somebody about it. Is it the right choice for you? Is it the right choice for you? Not for your friend Tommy. Not for your group of playground friends. Gives a fuck about them. Is it right for you to transition? That's all you ever need to know, and that's all you ever need to question. You do not need the approval of your friends. You do not need the approval of your family. You do not, unless you're maybe 10, you might need the approval of your family. And that's a whole other conversation we'll have down the road. It's not trendy, but it's become trendy. It has become trendy. I will say it here and now. If you are asking me or anyone else in this community if you're trans and what is trans, you are not fucking trans. You need to get to a mental health care professional and discuss it in an environment where somebody has the capacity to understand your question. Your friends don't. Your friends might encourage you for the wrong reasons. Your friends might encourage you for them, for their own self, for their own self-satisfaction. Not because you need to do it for you. And I'm speaking real to you for a reason, because I'm not scared when anybody thinks about my voice. I know. I have experience. I am telling you as an old man. If you need to question yourself and you're not even sure what it means to be transgender, you might not be transgender. You might just be a fucking person who has whatever tendencies to do and play with gender and do all those things that you want to do. That could be called gender non-conforming. That could be called gender queer. But trans is a whole other level, my friends. It's not a t-shirt slogan. It's not a t-shirt slogan. It's not a hashtag. Okay? It's not a fucking let's pretend we're all happy and beautiful trans people running around. It's not a GoFundMe campaign. It's not a I need a hysterectomy tomorrow. None of those things are going to make you you. Not one single one of those things. The only thing that's going to make you you is you. Stop following guidelines of other people's desire to create a community that doesn't really exist. That doesn't really exist. Hold on here. David, I feel like I want to clarify for this kid that you are not saying you are mentally ill. The therapy is to help. Yeah, 100%. I hope it didn't come off like that. And mentally ill, whatever that means, to help you figure out what you are, how you feel, how you identify, and question where to go from here is perfectly valid, and Buck is a wonderful person to ask. But you have to do the same soul searching 100%. People, that is the problem, David. We have come to now vilify mental health care in the transgender community. We vilify mental health care. Fuck you. Mental health care saved my goddamn life. It saves my goddamn life every day. So any of these goddamn trans Inc. people who are saying mental health care is not real, they don't like you. They don't want you to get better. Edra says, it seems being trans has become the popular thing to do, which makes it hard for those who are truly transitioning as they're seen as following the crowd. One of my daughters is transitioning male to female, and she's being told it is in her mind, it's a phase, it's this or that. It depresses her that she's struggling to be her authentic self. Together, our family will help her along her journey. Therapy has been started, and hormone therapy is the next step in her journey, and we will support her fully. It's a slippery slope, and all the negativity. Edra, is that your name? Sorry. Edra, listen to Trampall right now. You do not need the community to tell you anything. You know your child. Listen to your child. I will not be more direct to you ever than right now. It's going to make me cry. I have to hold on for a minute. Listen to your child. They know. Fuck everybody else. Fuck anybody who says that that child is going through anything in her mind or their mind. Her mind. She knows. And you as a parent know too. Anybody who... I wouldn't be in the place I was if my parents were able to just let me be. But people kept telling them, that is not your son, that is your daughter. And because of that, I ended up on drugs, alcohol, suicide, cutting myself, feeling unworthy because somebody told my parents I wasn't. I wasn't, and my parents knew. And because my parents knew, they got fucked over. They had to deal with me becoming a horrible person, just destroying my life, destroying who I was, because the exact same thing that's happening to you, my friend, the exact same thing. So you listen to me right now. No. You're an awesome parent. What you're doing is fucking amazing and fantastic. And if your kid needs to speak to Trampall, I will speak to her and I will tell her she's amazing and loved, and just stay focused and don't worry what anybody else thinks, because it doesn't matter. I made it. I made it because I really am. Duh, I really am. And nobody could say anything different. I'm going to tell you, I'm glad my road was this way. Now I can tell you, I'm glad I am this person. I am happy I went through hell and back. But I'll tell you right now, if I had the choice to do it over again, fuck no. Fuck no. No way would I choose to do this again, ever. There's no way. And anybody who says they would, they're a fucking masochist. I would never choose to be in this place. But I am, and it's amazing, and now I have the ability to give you information that will help you to raise a child that'll be fucking amazing, because I went through what she could possibly go through without anybody saying it. So there's a reason why I had to go through it, but you don't have to. And goddamn fucking community and goddamn fucking people for making goddamn statements like that need to be fucking told off. Fuck you. My child knows who they are. Hey, let's be real here. She might change her mind. I don't even know how old she is. She might change her mind, and that's okay. It's her mind and her life and her desire. Let her make her choices. It's nobody else's. I don't even give a fuck if she's 7. It's her life. At 7, it's your life. It's not anybody else's life. Stop letting people tell you that. I will stand by you 110%, my friend. 110%. Okay? I've been bullied too fucking much. And it's why it's my... What is the word again? It's my censor. Wait, what's the word? Bring it to me, kids. Bring it to me, kids. Seven says, I didn't know stressor. It's my stressor. Bullying is my stressor. See, look how I start to cry because it's my stressor. I didn't know what trans was until I was about 15, but I knew I was a boy, that I wasn't female. I knew I wanted short hair. Apparently, when I was 3, I told my family I was like daddy, not mommy. And said, yeah, I'm having deja vu. That's so weird, you guys. Mike says, quick plug, if you want to support LGBT veterans, look to see if there is a local American Veterans of Equal Rights chapter in your area. Right on, my friend. And it's not a plug. It's important. Thank you for saying that. Bree says, you have to make the decision from the position of clarity, not confusion or coercion. Great word. They are what's the word? They are pushing people, I can't even say it, pushing people into thinking they're trans. Holly says, your tears are breaking my heart. I don't want to break your heart. They're real. My tears are real because I love you. I am so sick and tired of people in this community putting us in a box when we're in a box. We don't live in a box anymore. I don't live in a box. I don't live by anybody's guidelines but my own. We must take it back. Libby says, teach her to trust herself and that her voice matters. She matters. And nobody can tell her that she is but herself. And she'll have... Exactly. Exactly, kids. Exactly. Okay? Stressor. Okay, kids. I gotta go. I gotta go. It's like I got way too much going on. And now I just had a crying therapy session. Thank you so much. My eye seems to be taking a long time to heal. And I don't know why. Am I crying too much? I'm washing it every day. It's still red. It's very weird. But anyway, let me go over here for a minute and read some of the YouTube stuff. I had a lot of trails and I learned who I am because of it. But I don't think I need one because I want to listen and accept myself from now on. You can need one. I think I'm good. I don't understand what that means, but that's okay. As long as you're good, my friend, that's all that matters. If you only need to do stuff for yourself, for nobody else, remember that. Stop worrying that. I think an LGBT-friendly therapist is just going to echo the same stuff I'm saying. That's not true, Nushi. I don't believe you, but that's okay. But I appreciate the concern. But yes, teach yourself to accept yourself. Everybody is different. You are missing my point, Nushi. If you don't need therapy, don't go to therapy. I will always talk about therapy. I will always tell you how important therapy is. If you need it, go. If you don't, don't. It's your choice. That's the most important thing that you get from this message. It doesn't matter what you do. It only matters that you take care of yourself for you. That's all that ever matters in the whole scope of things. Make it about you. Make it about you. And that's all that matters. Okay, kids. Trampaw's out of here. Have a beautiful day. I'm going to tell you one more thing before I go, and that's this. Create your life. Vibrations, energy, all of that is something that you have total 100% control over. Whether or not you want to accept it or not. If you're questioning yourself on, am I trans? Go to therapy. Talk to a therapist. Don't talk to your friends. Talk to somebody who's a professional who can help you. If you have a hard time finding a therapist, reach out to me. We'll find you a therapist, okay? If you have a hard time finding a group of people that you feel comfortable talking to, stay here with us at the B Cup. We will make sure you're taken care of, okay? We will make sure that you are loved. We will make sure that you are listened to. We will never judge you here. We will only have conversation, okay? Ever. And with that, my friends, give back to this community and take from this community when you need it. But you cannot only do one of the others, okay? And really, what you put out there in the world comes back to you. It's a real thing. If you put out happy, awesome, positive energy, it's going to come back to you. Don't have fear. And that is for everything in your life. Don't have fear around money. Don't have fear around sex. Don't have fear around love. Don't have fear around anything. And it comes to you. Fear is a real thing. We have it. Catch the fear when it comes to your brain. Sit for yourself for a minute. Close your eyes. Get into your brain. Tell yourself how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, how loved you are, how you have so much opportunity to make change in this world for the better. We are all put on this earth for a reason, whether you want to believe that or not. It is real. We are all put here for a reason. You have a purpose. You are not just an empty fucking soulless body walking on this earth. And if you are, change it. Because you don't have to be a soulless body walking on this earth with no purpose. You have a purpose. Find it. Find it. It will change your life. I love you guys a lot. David says, if you're in New York City, look for Callan Lord and LGBT Medical Center. That all right, yes. That also offers therapy. Their website, I believe, has... yes, thank you, David, for saying that. Go to the world, kids. I'm going to log off of my Facebook first, and then I'll do YouTube. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, okay? I love you. Have a beautiful day. Okay, so there's Facebook's off. I love you kids a lot. Thank you guys for always showing up. It means the world to me. We're going to have a beautiful day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And let's kick ass. And let's talk about Trans Inc. And let's talk about slogans. And let's talk about where's our community going, because it's going down fast. And we have the opportunity to save that, my friends. And with that, we have